Welcome to the October 17th, 2023 Board of Directors meeting for Piedmont Community Charter School. Piedmont Community Charter School is a tuition-free K-12 school that offers a superior college preparatory education option for this community and its families. We'll begin with a moment of silence. Thank you. Item number 3 on the agenda is public comments. Is there any public comments tonight?
No, sir.
Thank you. Item number 4, awards and recognition. Sorry. Yes. Item number 4, awards and recognition.
Well, we have some great news to share. A Piedmont graduate from the class of 2023 was featured in the North Carolina State Poole College of Management Business magazine for the month of September. In the article, Isabella Lamarios described her intentions to study abroad through the International Business Dual Degree Program. It was an impressive article. We were so proud of her.
That's great.
We congratulate 3 of our high school art students who placed in Mount Holly's plein air painting contest through Arts on the Greenway. 11th grader Maya Diggs won 2nd place, senior Emma Langswager won 1st place, and 10th grader Mackenzie McCoy's painting, The First Day of Autumn, won Best in Show with a $150 cash prize and new art supplies. So we did feature them on Facebook. We were extremely proud of their showing at that art contest. The high school ladies volleyball team partnered with the Side Out Foundation, a breast cancer research nonprofit, and their Dig Pink program to sell pink custom t-shirts and sweatshirts. They raised $250 for this cause thanks to the participation from our students, staff, and families, and we are very proud of them.
Thank you. Item number 5 on the agenda is approval of previous minutes. Has everybody had a chance to look at the minutes? And is there any additions or?
We do need to change the name of the meeting. It was not the annual board meeting, it's just the Board of Directors meeting. So I have made that correction.
Any others? I hear a motion to include changing the name of the minutes to reflect just Board of Directors meeting.
I will so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
A motion is second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is unanimous.
Michael, I think you moved to change the name, and do we need to move to approve? Well, I move to approve the minute.
Oh, okay. You move to approve the minutes. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion is unanimous. Item number 6, reports. Treasurer and Finance Committee.
Thank you, sir. Going to start with the budget report. Month-to-date activity, total revenue, $2,507,661.90 against total expenses of $1,954,636.86. Leaves a net surplus $553,025.04, less the other income. That was our investment account of $87,124.21. Leaves us with a net surplus $465,900.83. Any questions on the budget report? Okay. And I am told the budget has been approved. We should have a number any day now. So hopefully for the next meeting we'll be able to include that. Surplus and cash report. Operating with Truist, $3,451,016.85. Student Activity Fund, $46,004.73. Investment account, $2,433,951.51. Petty cash of $1,000 leaves us total cash $5,931,973.09. Our anticipated cash position as of 6/30/2023 unaudited, $6,887,547. Current year budgeted surplus, $716,454.45. Fund balance less fund balance appropriations of $1,100,000 leaves expected cash and investment on hand at 6/30/2023, $6,504,001.45. Less out the investment account, $2,433,951.51. Leaves us expected cash available 6/30/2024 of $4,070,049.94. Our U.S. bank account, ending balance, the bond fund, $448,102.31. Debt service reserve fund, $1,794,022.61. Leaves us total bond proceeds held at U.S. Bank, $2,242,124.92. Questions there?
My only question is about the state budget. Do we have an anticipated date when we'll know our allotment?
Any day now, what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's any day now.
Any day? Okay. So at that time, the budget will be revised to reflect the actual state budget.
Correct. That's all I got.
Thank you. Item 6B is head of school report.
Good evening, board members. First, I have for you the compliance submission report. So the item that we uploaded to the Office of Charter Schools Epicenter was a statement basically that the majority of the nonprofit board members and 50% or greater of the board officers have primary residence in North Carolina. So we are compliant with that. Everyone has primary residence in North Carolina, and that was submitted on October the 10th. For our bond loans, we had to submit the school's average daily membership, and we submitted that on 10/4/23, and that number was 1,941. Next, we have the enrollment report. So as of October the 10th, we have 674 students in the elementary school, K-4. We have 651 students in the middle school, which is 5-8. And we have 605 students in the high school, which is 9-12. For a total of 1,930. Behind that, you have the withdrawal report. We had a few. All right, next. I have the personnel report, and you will need to approve this. So at the elementary campus, we hired a new PE teacher. His name is Gregory Armstrong, and we're very excited to have him. He has lots of experience, and he's excited to be at Piedmont. For the middle school, we have Christian Winnikers as the new custodian, and Catherine Moats is our new Title I reading teacher. We need approval on that report.
I make a motion to approve the personnel report as presented.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Are these all replacement?
I'm sorry?
Are these all replacement positions?
Yes.
None
Now,
of
the
them-
Title I reading teacher, we got extra Title I funds.
Okay.
So that's why we were able to hire another Title I reading teacher.
Okay. Motion is second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion's unanimous.
All right, next is the new paid parental leave. That has been approved by the General Assembly, so it's a new law. Charter schools are not required but may opt in to provide for paid parental leave in accordance with GS 115C-218.90A6. Charter schools should seek approval to opt in via the school board of directors. If you submit this item, you are opting to qualify for the instructional substitute reimbursement funding. So we, as the school directors, would like for the board to consider opting into the paid parental leave. It will give our employees who have babies 8 weeks of paid leave, also up to 4 weeks after other qualifying events like paternity leave, adoption, fostering a child, or becoming a legal guardian. And that is just one time that you can get that leave in a 12-month period. So I sent you all the information we had, and we think this would be a great benefit to be able to offer to our employees.
We went over this in Finance Committee, I think, and the financial impact is minimal, I think, to the school. And it's a great benefit, I think, to the teachers. So.
Yeah, and when somebody does go out on leave, if they're a teacher, we get to submit to the state for reimbursement of the substitute teacher pay.
Is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
There's a motion to approve the opt-in for the parental leave. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion unanimous.
All right, thank you very much. Looking at the calendar, we have, the board has strategic planning October 28th. Then we have a November 21st board meeting. And then the Thanksgiving holiday is November 22nd through the 24th. That's kind of hard to believe. That's kind of so quick. Also, next Thursday, I forgot to put this on the calendar, we are having the trunk or treat for the K-5 students. It starts at 5 o'clock. PTO is sponsoring it. And we are looking for candy donations. So if you would like to help us out and donate bags of candy, we would really appreciate it. I think we're going to have a crowd, even though it's just K-5 trunk or treating.
Where will the event be held?
It will be here at the high school in the parking lot.
Where do people need to bring the candy? Like, could we bring it to the front office
Yeah.
here? Okay.
Just drop it off at the front office, because a lot of clubs at the high school are going to be sponsoring a trunk, and that'll help them if you bring them candy.
That's great.
And just in addition to what we did last year, we're going to have 2 of our SROs will be here to direct traffic. We've already sent out information to the parents from PTO with kind of the guidelines of how we want it to run. So we're staggering the grade levels beginning at 5 arriving. So hopefully that will go a lot smoother and be safer. And that's all I have.
Item 6C on the agenda is Enrichment Committee report.
Yes, good
Lisa.
evening. So the Enrichment Committee met Tuesday, October the 3rd at 6 p.m. via Zoom, and a committee member was here at the high school for those who wish to meet in person. Parent Square has increased in parent participation since the rollout last spring, and teachers feel that Parent Square has positively affected parent-teacher communication. Parent Square is a work in progress for all, but the administrators plan to take a look at its usage this semester in January. Administrators are also considering eliciting parent feedback via surveys twice a year, in the fall and in the spring. Committee also reviewed and evaluated elementary, middle, and high school year 22-23 EOG and EOC data. Grade level proficiency, that's scoring a 3, 4, or 5, was 12.1 points higher than Gaston County schools. And college career ready, that's scoring a 4 or a 5 on the EOG, EOCs, was 10.3 points higher than Gaston County schools. Grade level proficiency for all students in all subjects was 62.3%. Regarding growth, reading exceeded growth, math met growth, and science did not meet growth. And overall, unfortunately, we did not meet growth. This will be reflected in the school report card as a loss of 2 points in proficiency and 2 points in growth, making our school report card grade a 65, which is a C. Areas of improvement identified include increase in proficiency, the goal is 70%, increase in growth, Math 1 achievement, math course rigor, and increase in work keys participation. Teachers will continue planning and professional development with iLeader. Additional planning and multiple teachers in low-performing subjects will be added. Unpacking standards monthly. There will be planned days of reflection and redirection following major benchmark assessments. Students will continue to participate in remediation, small intervention groups, learning labs, and tutoring. And at the middle school, science and social study teachers are solely focused on these subjects. STEM class was added to the middle school, and STEM club was added to the high school. And we are very pleased to report that every student finished with their four-year cohort. Piedmont did have a 100% graduation rate in 2023. And that ends my report.
Thank you so much. Item 6D, Athletics Committee report.
Thank you. Athletics Committee met Monday, October 2nd at 1:30 p.m. via Zoom. And just two bigger picture items. Number one, the school has started accepting virtual tickets through GoFan. Persons who want to purchase a ticket with cash are still able to do so at athletic events. With GoFan, a device is still needed. A scan of the QR code or downloading the app or going to the GoFan site will all work for ticket purchasing at athletic events. Very soon, PCCS will have the capability to process card payments at the site of purchase. So all options available to human beings to purchase tickets to athletic events will be available for those wishing to attend events at PCCS very soon. Secondly, the kind of biggest picture item that's in progress is getting some seating for the athletic field at the high school, and that's in the planning and design stage. Some news from the middle school. The boys soccer team completed its season this week. The volleyball competed in a postseason tournament last week. And news from the high school, the girls tennis team was conference champions and play in the first round of the state tournament on Thursday this week, October 19th. That's at South Davidson at 3:30 p.m. The varsity volleyball team, also conference champions, and that team will play on Saturday, October 21st at home. The time for that game is to be announced, so stay tuned for that. The varsity boys soccer team played today. I feel like I saw the bus on 85 on my way back from Charlotte. They will be conference champions.
They've won tonight, they are conference champions.
All right.
They've lost, and they are co-champions.
So anyway you slice it, they're champions. If they were victorious tonight, and no one has the news on the result today yet. So if they were victorious, they have the crown all to themselves, and if not, they'll share it. Girls golf team, the last match was today, so I guess I could have seen them too on 85. More than likely, they will be conference champions. So I guess they are conference champions.
Wow.
So wow. We can report it's breaking news, girls golf team. Conference champs, and that's all I have from the athletics committee today.
How about athletics? A lot of conference champions this early in the year. All right, item 6C is facilities committee report.
Yes, so the only update I have is on the middle school parking lot. We are very close to being finished. The lights should be installed by the end of the month. We have permanent signs that are coming too, similar to what's out here. And also now that we've seen how the traffic is flowing, which by the way is much better in my opinion, especially on the 5-6 side, we will be installing a few more gates on the interior of the parking lot just to kind of help control little sink-throughs and different things like that to mainly keep our staff and the kids safe during dismissal.
Keep people honest.
Yeah. I don't have a timeline on those quite yet, but hopefully it will be soon. So that's getting wrapped up, and other than grass growing, that's it.
Excellent.
Yep.
I know it's a great relief to everyone.
Yes.
I think there is some more security things that are kind of in the works, and so we'll probably have updates on those later in the year. Item 6F, Governance Committee, no report. Oh, but we do have board action, a new middle school rep to vote on, Tiffany Jatan. Oh, Tiffin Jatan, sorry. So we need a board vote to seat the,
Yes, she was elected, and now y'all just need to vote to seat her.
okay, wonderful. Do I hear a motion?
I make a motion to seat Ms. Jatan. Is it Jatan or Jatan?
Jatan.
Ms.
Thank you.
Jatan.
You could have yelled at me, it would have been fine. Yeah. Tiffin Jatan.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion's unanimous. You can come up and take your seat on the board. Right now, yeah. It happens just like that.
You can just step over there if you want.
Yeah, just have a seat right over here. Let everybody see your face so they'll know who to email. Welcome to the board, Mr. Tan. Our next board meeting will be November 21st, 2023 at 7 p.m. There's no further business. We'll stand adjourned.